Hello guys! Hi, welcome back to the mobile esports arena for the month of May.
It's been a long time.
Yeah, we moved the registration due to the VGA competition.
So if you were not able to catch up, there was a VG8 here in Manila.
Yes, it was here in Manila in BGC, and apparently team Elite 8 won. It was a very exciting match. You know, we were rooting for Impunity, but you know, we were taking
underdogs won.
Yes, the underdogs won. So, well, I'm wondering if we will have that too today. Yeah.
Well, pwede naman. But we've seen VG8, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that would have influenced the competitions that we will see now later.
Oh, I'm hoping to see a Grumpjaw.
A Grumpjaw.
Yes, a Grumpjaw.
Especially also the one in Unified Championship.
Yeah,
we saw Grumpjaw a lot. So I don't know if SEA. I mean, as you said a while ago, the high tier matches are using Grumpjaw, right? So
we might be seeing that.
All
right. So speaking of the underdogs, we have today is VSFX Azazel and Prototype Squad as our first match to be streamed. So a little bit info about VSFX Azazel. They were in the last mobile esports arena tournament, but unfortunately they fell off the semifinals. Yeah, but we're hoping that they could show a better performance today, and they are going up against Prototype Squad. And Prototype Squad, a little bit of info about Prototype Squad is that they won 3rd place in the last Pinoy Gaming Festival 2017.
So I'm pretty sure they've improved a lot.
Yes, maybe they practiced all this time.
They might actually win this month's match.
You're going for the underdogs.
Yeah, we're going for them.
All right, are we ready?
We are ready.
Okay, let's go.
So let's go to the draft.
Draft. Okay.
The draft begins.
So we're seeing Grumpjaw ban.
So I see everyone sweating with Grumpjaw. I mean, before it was like totally ignored. Pero ngayon, it's like there. I mean, something you wouldn't see.
The Grumpjaw is very powerful, especially with the living armor. You know, you give extra buff when you have that living armor. It's really hard to kill Grumpjaw with that. And of course, the isolation you get from Grumpjaw with his ultimate stuff. Oh my god.
So actually, I want to see, like, back in Unified Championship, I saw Vonsi from TSM doing a weapon Grumpjaw. And no one really does that. But he was able to pull it off.
Oh my god, it hurts a whole lot of hurting. So, and now we see an Ozo ban. Oh, and here in the meta we see...
It's a very fast ban. We're just talking about it all again. Now they have this picks. I mean...
Yeah. Alright, so we have a Baron Ataka. I mean, with the composition of VSFX, Gwen is opting for the early game as well as Sky for the Pope. I mean, this is gonna be good, but unless they scale into the late game pretty well.
Well, I guess that's the purpose of the Taka pick, just to negate Sky, because Sky is very mobile. So the best counter to Sky is a very mobile hero, which is Taka.
Well, we'll see if Prototype will be able to invade VSFX Azazel.
Just put it Azazel. Azazel.
Okay, it's so long, guys. It's VSFX Azazel.
It's just Azazel.
Okay, let's put it as Azazel. So with the team composition, who were you rooting for?
I mean, early game, I'm actually going for Azazel here. I mean, you have a Sky. You really can't underestimate a Sky. Meanwhile, we're expecting maybe a 3 to 4 minute tension bow from Gwen. Let's see if Grindel will be able to pull that off.
But the question is, will Sky be able to kill, or will Gwen and Sky be able to kill that Baron, you know, using that with the range?
Yeah, because you also have a Finn who can, like, protect Baron very well.
Yeah, it's actually, we're looking to building a Crucible here for Azazel. So with the Finn, oh my god, that's a total like waste of Crucible, you know. Sometimes you ban Finn just to save up your Crucible.
Yes, that's true. Yeah, let's see. I think both teams, I mean, back in Unified Championship, we were like used to see like teams invading jungles.
Yeah.
Right now, ito pa rin yung standard. This is the standard.
C standard.
This is standard, like farm in your jungle.
Yeah, pretty passive game. So both teams are like just getting their golds in. Meanwhile, in the lane, we see passive farming again. So I was expecting to see like early harass from Gwen, especially with that boomstick passive and that buckshot bonanza.
Now you see here they're kind of fighting for this minion, but who's gonna get
The
it?
Treant, and then the Treant dies goes too.
And Arden's very low, and
very
he has to
good.
be careful.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Bullet is gonna rotate down. Try to rotate down. Let's put it at Bullet.
At Bullet.
The Bullet.
Yeah, because the name is kind of like censored. I don't want to be saying that
The
live.
Bullet.
The Bullet. For the late, I'm going for prototype squad here in the late game.
Yeah, I mean, Baron. I mean, if he's able to scale down Baron with a mid game spike and they're able to take advantage of the mid game spike,
Yeah.
then maybe they'll win.
So both teams here, we see. I can't see the map. Oh, there it is. They're pretty much passive in the jungle. I mean, with the Sky, I was expecting an early invade from them. Because it's a Sky, you know, the utility of the forward barrage and the level.
Actually,
2.
I was sort of expecting from Carl to already rotate in the middle and go for Grindel. I mean, that's the one thing you want to do when you're Ataka. You want to gank as soon as you can.
Yeah.
And I think you already can. I mean, I don't know why he's hesitating and he's just jungling there. Meanwhile,
Sky is
Ryan
rotating here.
rotates in the lane.
Okay, and backs away. Why? Why though?
Meanwhile, I think Bullet isn't threatened because he has an escape mechanism.
Yeah. Also, with the Bullet's kit, you know, the jump jets that can negate any stun or silence. It is a very good competition with Gwen with the kit of Skedaddle. So it's a very good pick coming from a prototype squad. For now, we see in the lane, what's that? Dondo going aggressive with the support, going in for the Fim, but takes that damage. Oh my god. They just said no. No, you're not going past our territory here.
Grindel still not buying anything. I mean, usually we see like back in the VG8 SEA, we usually see like in the second minute teams would port back and buy things.
Oh, wait, hold that
They're
thought,
going for
and
Dondo.
there
And
goes Dondo's
go for
gonna
the
die
first
here.
blood.
Oh my god, Dondo just got burned.
See, that was a 3v2. I mean, that's how destructive Bullet can be.
Yeah.
With his Baron.
And of course, with the Finn, with the Polite Company, it's good crowd control too. Anyway, back in the game.
Now they're going for Grindel here, and Grindel goes down very fast.
That was so unexpected. I mean, with your roam dying, you should like back away because that's still a Finn, and you don't have your Skedaddle up. If you miss that Skedaddle, that's gonna be a crucial game for you.
Again, as I said, 4th minute tension bow coming from Grindel.
Tension bow, like that's just a standard of
And he's
one
prioritizing that armor. I mean, that's very important.
Yeah.
Like, that small difference can
With
really
the armor.
make a huge impact.
And then we see Bullet picking up some items here. Oh, and that's a Sorrow Blade and a
And he
boot's
picks
good
up a
for the
Sorrow
mobility.
Blade.
Yeah. And now we see the Taka having... I can't see. Oh, he's going for the Storm Crown, early Storm Crown.
Yeah, he is. I mean, but still, I mean, this Taka is very passive. I mean, I want to see a more aggressive Taka.
Yeah, I mean, I was expecting Taka to build like Aftershock.
Meanwhile, you see here, I mean, you have a Sky here.
Shatterglass.
Ryan is rotating in the lane. Meanwhile, I don't know why Taka is very passive. I think he's waiting for his level 6, so he has an X Retsu. But that might be too late. I mean, you already see here.
Sky already rotated twice in the lane, and they have like fair share of minion kills. Like Sky, Acid Rain has 22 and Carl has 25. So what's going on there, Taka?
But I guess regardless of that, I mean, they have the lead, 2-0.
Yeah.
I mean,
They-
it's in
they
favor of
still
them.
have the lead.
I guess that's why he can afford to
Take his
jungle.
time.
Take his time.
Take his time. Leisurely time.
But again, that's not what.
They're in a jungle.
That is not what you want to do when you have a Gwen.
Oh, and there goes the Finn. Oh my god, look at the damage from the Finn.
Yeah.
The
It's
Quibble.
crazy, the Quibble.
Yeah. Oh, when the Quibble goes overdrive, oh my god, it hurts. And there we see
Again, we
significant
see
damage taken by Azazel.
Now Sky picks up a Frostburn here. I mean, right now he's
Oh my
able to burst down Baron here easily. No, I think this is the time for Taka to rotate, and he will rotate and
Here
go
goes
to the lane.
Taka. With Taka going in, and there's no, he's not going in.
And both teams very, very passive right now.
And
They're waiting
Bullet-
for the right
yeah.
moment.
Bullet is actually in the lead. It's so much lead. I mean, with a Baron, you really have to take every lead you can get against a Gwen because Gwen can burst you, right? And you have
see
the
a clash here. And yep,
just
they're
fighting for the minions.
They're not gonna engage.
We see a really passive game here. I'm quite surprised. And going back to what I was saying, Bullet has 57 CS while Gwen has 52. But with Dick Bullet getting...
And the prototype is, I mean, Grendel is gonna get caught out here. Good thing Anonymous wasn't able to react that fast. I mean, if he was able to react fast, Grendel would have died.
Oh, with the map, you see Dondo putting those swords. Taka's gonna have a hard time stealthing in that lane.
Oh god, I mean, Taka. I don't know why Taka is still farming now. I mean, they're 3-man lane. I don't know if they're will be able to defend this, but they're actually getting bursted down by Finn's and Baron's skill combined.
Oh, there goes the iron cannon. Doesn't hit? Did it hit?
I don't think it hit. I mean, they're still alive right now.
We're experiencing some lag in a spectator client, but you know. Okay, Taka now rotates there. Wanting to go find. Oh my god.
Grendel taking too much damage here. And
Oh,
X-Red
and
too.
there is the burst. Oh
was
my
the
god,
one
look
more.
at that Gwen. Saved by the Vanguard forward barrage eaten by Finn. Now Finn has no mana. They will disengage here. Now it was a very good rotation for Taka. I mean, I'm pretty sure that Taka is confident that Finn can be able to body block the damage coming out from.
And you see here, Carl
Oh,
and
Dondo. Oh my.
Dondo was forced to use that gauntlet just to live. I mean, that was a good gauntlet for me. I mean, I'd rather trade my cooldown for my life.
Yeah. But you know, you could have backed away. You still have more health.
A while ago, you were saying Carl would pick up his Stormcloud. I guess he opted for a Shatterglass. I mean, I guess that amplifies his cool's his cool toolkit. But I don't.
So now
I'm
it's a
not-
Shatterglass and Banner of Command.
And it looks like he's going next for an Aftershock. I mean,
Okay. So you know, going back in the lane. Well, I think the rotation here of Taka is pretty slow as compared to what we usually see with attack. And there goes a Quibble and the fountain. Was that a fountain? Yes, it was a fountain. It
a
was
bit
an
of a waste.
early fountain, maybe a panic fountain from
no,
Dondo.
now they know that Dondo doesn't have a fountain.
Yeah,
I mean,
and-
they can engage here. I mean, Taka. They should have alerted Taka by now that there's no fountain and they can easily jump into Grindel.
And Vanguard goes down. Okay, they're slowly backing away. They can't. They will choose their battles here with Azazel, Team Azazel.
Looks like they wanna go for the gold miner here, but they're not gonna contest.
Not gonna contest. No, oh, and then Dick.
Actually, he picks
oh
up
my
a
God,
storm
look at
crown.
that burst! Look at that burst from Gwen.
Yeah.
Still significant damage, and Acid Grain is very low, so we won't be seeing a fight with the gold miner here.
Now Bullet is just like
Standing
standing there waiting.
Is he DC'd? Oh, there goes a Quibble. Okay, there. I think Dick Bullet is DC'd because.
I
There
think
you
it's
go.
not.
There
I
you
mean,
go.
Before I used to do that when I was in Arden, I would pretend I would
Be
be standing here in
DC'd.
DC and I would get the regression, and that's when we would gank.
Oh my God, Fang! You do that.
It works.
Master of disguise. Dick will go in. There goes a Quibble. They're backing away. Gwen and Arden backing away from this fight.
Still, I can feel the presence of Carl here. I mean, right now Carl
No.
is still farming there.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, this is all
and
happening.
there is
Gauntlet
the
goes
Gauntlet.
down, and Grendel is very low right now. There goes Suri Strider in a forward barrage to
No,
Anonymous.
they
Will
won't be
Anonymous
able
go
to-
down
Oh
here?
my
One
God.
more hit, but he's not. Is he gonna live? And there,
Taka
Carl
versus Taka. Oh, and there goes the
is
Lord.
so fashionably late here, and he has nothing.
I like that. Fashionably late. Do you have enough items?
There's
Nah.
nothing he can do here right now.
Yeah.
I mean, Carl looking
I mean,
to go
he
for
can
rank.
opt for he can opt for Sky, but you know, with Sky's mobility,
I mean, with the damage they have, I mean, Carl can easily dive into Ryan. I mean, you have a Baron there waiting.
yeah.
For the
But I
follow-up.
mean, you know, we still have the Arden Vanguard
Yeah.
giving Sky the extra mobility.
I guess this is Taka. I mean, Carl is a very, very careful Taka.
Careful, Taka.
Very, very cautious Taka.
Cautious, Taka.
Yeah. I wish we see more of him being aggressive later on. There he goes. For the first time, we're actually going to the lane together here without Sky.
Oh my
and he's
God,
gonna dive into Grindel here, and Grindel's going down really
Grindel
fast.
is getting bursted. Fountain pops up. Grindel is safe. Taka backs away from this one. Do we see the Iron Cannon? Oh, there's the Iron Cannon. Misses. Ah,
A bit of a waste.
too bad.
That's more than a minute of CD right now.
And there is
Sky in a perfect position right now.
Oh!
Can he-
And Sky goes 1v3, doing her best with that forward barrage. And nice jump jet by Dick Bullet, just in time.
It's a very clutch play.
Oh my god. But sadly, I think this turret will go down. Oh my
Look,
god!
he pulls
Oh!
up a kill, and he can go Super Strike actually
Ah!
for Bullet, and he can actually go for Bullet, but he doesn't have the energy.
Yeah. No mana. No man, that's bad though.
I thought it was gonna pull off like a 3v1 triple kill.
Oh my god, what was Taka doing? Like he just ate forward barrage.
Yes, he did.
But it was good, you know. They were able to get the first turret. Now Taka can go aggressive, having that map control. So looking at the warding from Azazel, it's a pretty good ward, you know. Pretty much secure from the Taka.
There goes another engagement
Another
here. Oh, the
Quibble.
Quibble actually
Oh,
catches
jump
the both of
Oh,
them. And they go
look,
really fast, and the
look at
Gauntlet
the
goes down.
passive.
The Gauntlet goes
Oh,
down.
Grindel just
Just to
brink
save
of-
Grindel. I mean, we've seen that 2 times. I mean, he used a Gauntlet just to save someone.
Yeah.
Which isn't really...
a pretty good gauntlet.
Yeah, it's a pretty good Gauntlet, but I would love to see a more aggressive Gauntlet here.
Yeah, me too. So Dondo's playstyle is maybe this is not the first this is not the first time we see Dondo, but I think Dondo also played very defensively.
Yeah, Dondo's gonna find himself caught between these 3 players, and there
Oh,
goes the
and
hook,
this-
and he's gonna die here.
Dondo
See,
got bursted.
Without Dondo, I mean, you're not able to dive in. I mean, Dondo's their only engage. That Gauntlet.
Yeah, but the hook is like,
There he goes.
Oh
And
my God,
Carl
the
will
burst from
easily
back attack.
delete
Oh.
Grindel there.
oh, Grindel just got erased. Oh my god.
And Ryan trying to burst him down, but that doesn't really do anything. Again, Dondo is the most crucial player here for them. I mean, without the Gauntlet, they really can't engage.
Yeah, it's major zoning for Taka here. So Acid Rhine and Grindel is too squishy for Taka.
Yeah, I mean, the win condition of Azazel is to get to them first. Because Taka will want to get first.
And plus Dick Bullet's passive, you know, the 2 auto attacks. I mean, just gotta focus on the right one. Taka goes in, Bullet jumps in, and then procs the passive, and then boom, you get deleted.
Well, the difference is very visible right now. 5k gold difference. And they're leading by 6 kills to 1.
Yeah. So it's looking good for Prototype Squad here. So, Fam, what do you think Azazel will have to do to turn this game
I
around?
think Dondo has to execute that Gauntlet better. I mean, as I said a while ago, I mean, he has to have more aggressive Gauntlets. He has to initiate first before Taka.
I think Sky should also pick up like a defensive item like
Yes.
reflex block to just avoid that.
There goes Dondo
bug.
actually waiting, and he's
Ooh,
actually
beautiful.
leaving them. I don't know what Dondo is doing. I think he
Grindel
is...
just got first. One more auto
AFK.
attack, and Sky
And
with a
Ryan
forward
is-
barrage forcing it. Dondo is AFK. There's the Iron Cannon. There's the Quibble. Acid Ryan is doing the forward barrage in the air.
That was
Oh
very
my
crucial.
god. I think Dondo is having some net difficulties. So guys, reminder, if you're going for an online tournament, make sure that you have stable network connection. This will cost you the game.
Indeed.
Anyway, there's Beyonce.
Right now, I mean, this game is like really on the hands of Prototype right now. I mean, Ryan's trying to do his best to ward them off, but that's not really enough.
And now we see Carl invading the jungle, getting
And
that
Grindel has to be
heal.
careful here. There are 3 people waiting to jump on him.
Taka can easily
On
dive
her, I mean.
Grindel. As well
Now
as
Carl is
Bullet.
actually gonna go for Grindel,
You're
but
off
he-
position, Gwen.
He
Back to it.
hesitates,
Oh,
and there he
there's
goes.
the
Now he's
hook.
gonna go for Grindel.
Oh, look at that combo with the Quibble and the X-Retro from Taka.
That's
Oh my god.
such an overkill, though.
Yeah.
That's an overkill right there. And Ryan's still trying to ward them off.
Yeah, but this is like a heavily one-sided game now. Unless, oh my god,
Look at
where's
that damage from
Donda?
Ryan. That
Donda
damage
has been
from
missing.
Ryan is so much. I mean, if they're able to utilize it, they can actually turn the game around.
Yeah, just poke. Playing the poke game.
And Donda trying to find someone. He has a gauntlet right now. He can go for a bullet here, but he's not gonna go for it. Meanwhile, Ryan will just go for Anonymous here. He has to be careful. There is
It's a 2v3.
Bullet waiting for them.
There goes Death from above.
And again,
Dick
Bullet's going down really
Bullet.
fast. I don't know what he's doing, and he's gonna go for the jump jet.
Shop it!
Meanwhile,
Oh,
the
nice
gauntlet goes on
gauntlet
the-
though!
It's a nice gauntlet right there, but Acid Ryan's gonna get caught by Carl there. And
Oh,
Acid
yeah,
Ryan is
look
gonna
at
try to
that.
forward barrage here, but the sentry is right there, and that's a very bad position, and he
bad
goes
position.
down.
Oh, look at Bullet just shooting his way with the racket.
I mean, what do you
behind
think
the stone.
should have they done there? I mean, they had the momentum going, but
Yeah.
what went wrong?
You know, I think they shouldn't have engaged. Like it's still a 2v3, and we have the Kraken. That's a big risk. Grindel was dead, or I don't know, disconnected.
And Grindel's gonna try to steal it? No, he's not
No,
gonna be able to
no.
steal it. Instead, he will be chased
I mean, Taka
down.
with the Storm Ground, you'll not, even with the Buckshot Bonanza, the passive. And then there goes the Kraken. Baron or Bullet is trying to push the lane so that he will be able to assist the Kraken here. And now Anonymous and Carl going in for the lane. Dondo, Grindel, and Acid Rain just trying to burst down that Kraken. There goes a Death from above for zoning. And we're gonna see a hook here. Okay, there's the Quibble. They got Dondo. Dondo pops up the fountain and just got bursted. Now Acid Rain is going and there goes a forward barrage. Quickly backs away. There goes the Iron Cannon opting for the turret, and Carl goes into Gwen
Oh my
versus
God.
Gwen.
And he's gonna
One
go
more
in.
hit. Oh my god, kills! There goes the death from above. And dancing, Sky is just dancing, but the damage is too much for Sky. Oh my god, Carl is safe from the fountain.
I guess he was really waiting for that spike. I mean, he played really defensively. Now he became
Yeah.
so aggressive.
Oh my
after.
god, this is GG already. There goes the gauntlet, but that wouldn't be able to do anything. There goes a GG. This is a GG. Okay. It was a nice game from Prototype. That's what you expect, Frank, from the last Pinoy Gaming Festival. Third place winners.
I mean, MVP here. Who's your MVP? I mean, I was actually going for Bullet, but right now I think it was Carl who had those defining moments with his
Yeah, well-
ex-Retsu.
Well, Frank, you know, I'm pretty biased. I'm a Rome player, so I think the MVP should go to Finn. Yeah,
Finn.
because you know he did good. He did manage well with the body blocks from Sky's Forward Barrage, so that Bullet can like safely like hit from afar. And the gauntlet misses. I think we're experiencing some technical difficulties inside of Azazel, so we might see a better game.
I mean, draft-wise, what do you think? I mean, I think Azazel
Draft.
had a really good draft.
Yeah.
I mean, even though Taka was there, I mean,
Yeah.
you have a Gwen.
Yeah.
And you have a Sky, which, you know, balances one another.
Mm-hmm.
And you have an Arden. I mean, Arden's not really the, you know,
The best support.
the best support these days.
Yeah. It's only 35% win rate for Arden
Yeah.
now. It's so sad because I'm an Arden main. Oh, it's so sad.
And meanwhile, we have our game 2 ready.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's see.
Going into the game now.
The draft
So,
I mean, I would ban Taka here.
yeah. Talk no. I think still with the Grumja.
Still with a Grumpjaw?
Yeah.
I mean, they want to ban Ozo here.
No, they want to ban Ozo.
And what they're
Flicker?
looking for? Oh, they're looking for an
I mean,
alpha. See, both these zeros can easily cut the distance easily with an Ozo or an alpha.
And Protos.
And again, they got their
Pearl.
Bullets Baron pick is prioritized. Meanwhile, they're actually paying for a fortress here.
Okay. Forge.
I mean,
I
a
mean, Fortress will be
it's a
really
good counter
pick.
to Baron.
Yeah. And
Actually, they're going for the
Lance.
for Lance.
No, I mean, Lance may be a good pick against Baron, but you know, I'm still biased with Baron's jump jets easily to debuff.
You know, you see here a Lance in a Fortress, very aggressive composition. I think I would go for a hard carry here. I mean, I wouldn't go
It's a
for a
Sky.
Sky. Unless it's a weapon Sky. And again, it's the same composition for
I think that's gonna be a weapon Sky.
Naruto type.
Ooh, top tier carry.
This is a
back.
hard carry one.
Okay.
Oh no, I don't think Sky is
I
the
don't
best pick
think-
here.
oh.
I mean, why would you pick Sky against
Swap
Ataka pick?
heroes.
Yeah.
That's just counterproductive for a Sky.
What would you pick?
I
If
mean,
you
I would have
were
went for the
as
Black
a-
Feather. I would have waited for Black Feather to spike
Yeah.
mid game.
Mid game. Well, they can handle it since they have like Fortress to keep them intact until mid game.
I mean, I guess this would only work if Ryan decides to be a weapon Sky. I don't think it's not gonna work if he goes for a Crystal Power.
Mm-hmm.
Because you have a Taka here, and then they keep forgetting that there is a Taka who's gonna eat Sky, like what happened a while ago.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So we have for prototype we have Finn, Taka, and Baron. Well, for the prototype, I think Carl is a Baron main, or Bullet is a Baron.
No, I mean, for you, I mean, who do you think will win?
Well, with the team composition, I think I'm not biased or anything, but I think the prototype squad.
I mean, what's the win condition for Azazel to actually win this one?
Well, if they dive in and like prioritize the target, I mean, if they go early game, but unfortunately, like Fortress is like up until the mid game. You'll see Fortress shine in the mid game, right? So by that time, I think Bullet would have farmed.
We're actually gonna see a weapon Sky here. Let's see how it's gonna work out. I mean, it's really powerful. Weapon lands. I
Yeah.
mean, what's important is they're able to land those impales. I mean, once you miss those impales, you're practically useless there.
But I think
In the clash.
yeah, but I think with the current condition of Dondo last game, I think it's not really wise to
not
pick up
really
a
looking-
lance.
Yeah, it's not.
Because if you're experiencing a network difficulties, I mean, you would have picked like what, a Catherine for an easy stun. But with the landing, the impales are crucial as well as the Gideon wall. See, it missed. Anyway, Grindel going in for that farm together with Acid.
Well, now knowing Carl, I would expect a very passive Taka in early game and wait for him to actually like get those items and start being aggressive.
Now Anonymous Invader going in with Carl. Like, to the prom.
Well, we hope that Don
Taking
does
the
like
time.
Don does. We're hoping Dondo right now has a good connection. I mean, that's a very good
It's a weapon
counter
lance.
to Baron right now. A lance in the lane.
Weapon lands with a tension bow. Oh my god.
It's very scary when he dives in.
You will see half your life go to waste with a single impale with a lance tension bow.
And again, Finn now rotating in the lane, protecting Bullet,
Oh
and
my god, look at
it's
the
a very
damage.
good
from
damage.
Donzo. Oh. I mean, Finn is a very good counter to everyone who has CC, so. Grindel goes in the bush, brush, waiting for the target. No. Dick Bullet is too far away. So Sky is happily farming, currently with 8 minions, while Taka has 9. Well, I think the win condition here for Prototype Squad, they have to invade Sky now.
Or they can just do what they did a while ago. I mean, keep the
Wait for the spike.
pressure in the lane. Meanwhile, Carl farms as much as he wants before he starts to engage. I mean, that worked for them.
Okay, now we see rotating. Grindel going in for the Finn. Finn backs away with the boots.
I mean, the reason why Prototype won a while ago because they were taking advantage of the errors Azazel was making.
I'm a roam player. Now I see Anonymous Invader going in for the green contract.
Yeah.
I mean, I might have gone for the yellow contract. Protector contract for that early damage with the lance. I mean,
Yeah, I mean-
with that impale, you time the contract right, and you'll just fizzle like half the damage. And we see the forward barrage, and they're going back in lane. Lance now picking up components of
For the tension bow, I mean, I
tension
think he's
bow.
gonna finish it in the 4th minute.
yeah.
I would think.
Also notable here, Finn picked up early boots.
Yes, he did. I mean,
That's just sacrificing an early Fountain of Renewal.
I mean, you're dealing with a Fortress here and a Sky.
yeah.
Both very mobile.
Yeah, but you know, still with the renewal.
That's true. I mean, down the right now, almost there. Almost for his tension bow.
Almost. Significant turret damage, early game pressure.
And they're gonna force the lane, and Carl is gonna get forced to go to the lane just to defend it.
Oh, look at that turret damage.
And it's not Bullet
They're
is
forcing
able
it
to
in.
defend it alone.
Azazel is forcing it in. Anonymous Invader now going in the brush, trying to protect Bullet from any threat. And we are still far from having like 500. That's 400 gold away from the reflex block.
Oh, we have yet to see the first blood here.
And meanwhile, Grundle already has that that Fountain of Renewal. Oh my god, I'm sorry. I meant 200 Anonymous Invader 200 gold away from that Fountain of Renewal, while Fortress or Grindel already has that Fountain of Renewal.
Now, Bullet has to be careful here a bit. I mean, one Impale with a tension bow is
Gonna hurt.
gonna hurt.
It's a whole world of hurting.
Meanwhile, we see your prototype, all of them in the jungle right now. Ryan, will he be able to spot this
Oh,
anonymous?
Lord Barrage, look at that. Almost half of blood.
Now,
from
Donda's
the
alerted. They're gonna flare out. Bullet's gonna go back. And he's gonna opt to
Invader
buy
in
from his own fountain.
Okay, now Grindel has boots. Let's see. I mean, the Fortress is a really good pick against Bullet here with the mobility of Sky and Fortress and the Impale. If they land everything on Baron, Baron's gonna get bursted before he gets to jump jet out. But you know, that's still a fin. I mean, Dick Bullet would need an early reflex block here too. What do you think, Bang?
Not so sure. I mean, I really can't tell what the win condition for both these teams are. I mean,
They're playing it pretty passive.
I mean, with this composition from Azazel, I would have actually expect them to force a first blood before the 5th minute reaches. But right now, I mean, you have a very passive game right now. It feels like an EU game right now. But this composition isn't really what EU would do.
I mean, with the Fortress, Lance, and Sky, yeah, I was kind of also expecting Azazel to like land an Impale and then Fortress goes in and Sky with a forward barrage. They will be able to easily peel like Taka or Baron or anyone in the jungle. But sadly, they didn't go for the early invade. Now they're calling him, and there's the Impale lands. Oh, look at that
Donna's gonna
burst
go down here.
damage! Donna
And
go
there
down,
goes
you
the
know
X
what?
Retsu, a very
Nice
beautiful
X
X Retsu. And there goes the Kaiten, and Ryan will go down here. Will be? Yeah, he's gonna go down here.
Are they get? Oh, and Grindel is. Oh my God! What?
And
what
Grindel's
are
gonna
they
get caught
doing
out
there?
here. I think what's happening to Grindel is basically he's just having problems with his connection.
Yeah,
which is
or
really a
like
waste.
shopping too much.
Yeah, he's been like, looking at the items for too long, lingering which one to buy.
You know how ladies do shopping?
Yeah. Meanwhile, Carl here is just back to his
Regular
routine.
farming self.
farming with a shatter glass.
By now we are familiarized with Carl's rotation. Very slow rotation.
He'll
with
actually go for a
Taka.
shatter glass here, preparing for the late game already.
So we see the same items popping up from Carl. Though he gets the early banner,
Yeah.
and then he gets
The shatter glass,
Shatter
then he's
Glass.
gonna go for the storm crown after.
Yeah. So that's the playstyle of Carl. Now we know.
Their Anonymous actually hooks with a quibble to
just
Donda with the
one
Iron Cannon. It's not gonna go down here.
Okay, guys.
And Ryan will be there to ward them off, but Carl, he has to be careful of Carl here. And then Carl can go in with X
Carl
Retsu. It's a
goes
very
in.
bad position right now, but he's not gonna X Retsu.
And Carl's just going in for the jungle steal, while Bullet and Anonymous Invader keeps pressuring that
Look at
lane.
that like hit from Bullet. I mean that Sky's damage to at least like 30% down.
Yeah, and good itemization from Bullet with the Sorrow Blade up and the early reflex block for that lands.
There goes Dick Bullet, able to jump
Jumped it out.
in that impale.
It's Baron. I'm out, yo. Over.
There goes Taka, picks up the Storm Crown. Now Ryan has to be careful here not to get picked off.
This is turning to be a very dangerous game from Azazel because Taka has that gap closer, and Sky will be caught by surprise. You know, Sky is so squishy. I mean, why does he love Sky? Why do you think that?
I mean, first off, Sky's Asian.
It's
Sky's
Korean,
Asian.
right? She's
Yeah,
Korean.
she's Korean.
Thank you, Akane, for that info.
I mean, the toolkit of Sky is
so.
very fun to use. I mean, burst damage, Suri Strike, very playful for Southeast Asians.
Oh, look at that!
There we go,
They
Carl
actually
getting
went
caught
in
out.
for Carl.
And a glitch on wall. But
Before Barrage got
Glitch on wall.
blocked, but nice body block from Anonymous. Dondo wants to go into that Taka.
And he's gonna go back with the extra to there and land. Oh wow.
There
Dondo
goes the
actually
fountain.
survives
Fountain
that
pops
one.
up. Mortal wound. Oh, Azazel in a very dangerous
Grendel.
position with his crystal sentry.
Oh my God.
Look at that!
Damage from
Carl deleting 3 of them.
Yeah.
I mean, I was quite surprised because Carl was going so low with health, and
Yeah, I mean that's because they allowed Bullet to have a very good position in there. I mean, he was able to position himself in the back. Which,
and I think it was a very nice fountain from Finn, just on point, like on fleek.
and then you could actually tell there that the coordination of Prototype is actually better right now compared to Azazel.
Yeah, but I think with the previous mobile esports arena, like last year, Azazel is looking pretty good now.
But again,
Playing
I mean,
better.
this is what I was saying a while ago. I mean, you have a lance and a fortress. When they dive in, you
They
need
go all in.
You need a carry to dive in.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Sky's play kit is like she has to stay at the back.
Yeah.
That's why Black Feather for me was the
You go all
the-
in.
the
You go
right-
Rambo.
the right pick there.
You go Rambo with that team.
I mean, I would have opted for a Black Feather CP and the lance weapon. That would have been like
Oh, Major outspeed.
destructive.
Yeah.
I mean, one land to Bullet and he would die.
With Lance landing an impale and then the Black Feather going in and
It's crazy, right? Just the
Yeah, oh my
potential of
God.
like a fortress with
there
a
goes
wolf
the Iron
attack.
Fan. There goes the hook. Sorry,
And there
Fan. Oh
goes
my God! Look at
Ryan
that
getting
burst.
deleted really fast and Don
A
not moving
Crystal
at all.
Sentry is helping with that damage. Now, three of Prototype Squad still healthy. They managed to erase Azazel from the map. Nice positioning from Prototype Squad. Unfortunate for Azazel.
Well, I mean, it's looking like Prototype is gonna take this game very
But-
easily right now.
The question is, why is Azazel trying to force a clash in the jungle of Prototype Squad? That is the question.
Again, you were saying, I mean, their coordination isn't really on point right now. Meanwhile, you have Prototype here taking advantage of all the errors Azazel is doing. And now it's a 9-0 because of that. And the goal difference, almost 6k.
This is all again a dominant game for Prototype Squad. So I think they need to play more defensive here. they're playing really aggressive now, but unfortunately it's not hitting the targets. It's not really working out for them. So maybe they need to rethink their strategy.
That's true. I mean, Carl now here is very destructive. I mean, you have a Storm Crown.
And Acid Rain going there. I mean, that's a dangerous play. What is he doing?
You don't know. I mean, before actually, if you see that X Retsu, when you would X Retsu to someone, there was a bug before that. When you X Retsu the moment they portal, Taka,
Hold that thought. There goes an engage.
there goes like Bullet not doing
Bullet.
anything here. What is he doing there though?
Bullet is stuck there.
Even though he's not
Auto-attacking.
moving, they're actually winning the clash.
And Dondo pops up the reflex.
Actually, the Bullet goes down for the first time.
I think network difficulties because, late jump jet.
And suddenly, I mean, Azazel is moving really good right now. Grendel trying to chase him down. That's not really the wise decision though.
I mean, they might have noticed that Bullet is like shopping again, or maybe lag or DC, because we see a Bullet play and he has a very good reaction with the jump jet, so getting stuck with that. Plus, he has that reflex
But
walk.
still, the difference between the gold and the kills is still
I mean,
very
it's not
far.
gonna be enough.
It's not gonna be enough. I mean, if they want to turn this game around, they have to wipe them out and get the Kraken at the 15th minute.
And now we're a few seconds away from the gold miner and anonymous invader warding that miner. Now we're gonna be expecting a gold miner fight really soon. But look at that turret from Prototype Squad. It's so healthy.
Yeah, I mean,
There goes the hook. Nice hit.
And
And there's the
Ryan
iron cannon! Oh, blasts away, Lance backs away from this one. Jukes to the side. Dick Bullet rushes and misses the impale. There goes the Fountain of Renewal. Anonymous Invader tries to go in. Crystal Sentry is hitting Dick Bullet while Carl and Anonymous Invader zoning those two. Now Dondo is trying to lead Anonymous Invader away, but Carl chases the Sky, and Sky was dead.
Again, I mean, Ryan, we've seen it twice. I mean, Ryan's actually overextending too much. I mean,
Yeah.
Grindel was just like walking there and Ryan decides to engage already.
Oh my god, that was very intense. But I think it was very good positioning for Anonymous Invader too.
Well, I think what Ryan has to work on right now is the positioning. I mean, he's been in the front for too much.
Yeah, and we see very successful. We already saw 2 successful hooks from Finn.
Yeah, and there goes the Kraken.
And
this is
Beyonce.
very vital.
Very vital play. But it's a 12-1. It's a very one-sided game again.
And then again, they only pick up 1 kill from all of that tension.
And that 1 kill was from not being biased, but I guess Bullet was BC.
Yeah, he was having problems right there, but there goes Anonymous, very aggressive right now.
Oh,
and that hook!
oh my
Triple
god, OP hook! OP hook coming in from Anonymous Invader.
Bullet just
They're going to
cleaning the
chase
mess
away
right
this
there.
one. But sadly, Finn is like the mobility of Finn. Oh my god, Dondo was going for the impale but got blocked by the wall.
There goes Carl trying to salvage if he can here. And he's
Iron
gonna
Cannon
go
pops
X-Retsu
up!
there.
X-Retsu! Oh my god! Sadly, the Iron Cannon misses. I mean, still good. I mean, good with the prediction.
And it was such an overkill already if your Iron Cannon would fall down.
And this turret is gonna go down. Acid Rhymes?
They don't really care. I mean, Azazel can't defend it. And there goes Carl and the Wolf attack of the pack.
Attack of the pack. There's the
But
law
there's no
of the
follow-up
cloud.
here. There
Death from
goes-
above goes out.
Ryan
And
will try what he can, but it's not enough, and he got stunned here. He's very low right now. And there goes
Impale
the damage.
misses. Impale misses. Oh, and there's the Quibble with the combo damage from
Dondo.
Bullet. Ah.
Gets deleted so fast.
Oh my god. Oh my god. And Ryan was able to survive that one. Good job for surviving that one. With an 80 bit of health, I mean, if you die, you cannot contest the Kraken.
But looking at Ryan, but Carl right now, I mean, he has a Broken Myth, a Shattered Glass, a Storm Crown, and an Aegis.
That's gonna be a whole lot of hurt in. Well, I had to hand it to Anonymous Invader. He's really doing a good job.
as a Finn,
Blocking that forward barrage. I
Also,
mean,
those hooks.
yeah, the main damage coming out from Azazel is the forward barrage, right? So he's doing the body block, while Baron, basically the same play we've been seeing earlier. Oh, there goes the death
Acid
from
Ryan
above.
just gonna zone him out. But he's actually gonna go
my
in again. That's
God!
there
There's
goes
the
the hook
Iron
again. Once
Cannon.
again, it happens to him.
Oh, Sky just got deleted.
He's very careless of Ryan right now, and Dondo will try to escape here, but just stood there.
Oh,
Now it's Grindel is next, but I guess this
Grindel walks
is looking
away.
like a win for Prototype. And it's just
Go,
gonna get
Doggy.
bursted down
Nah,
there.
that's still Ataka with the gap closer. So this is an uncontested easy Kraken for Prototype
I
squad.
mean, you don't even have to do the Kraken. I mean, I could have actually dived
with the turret.
in the turrets and went in for the vein.
Yeah, you have a Finn.
Yeah,
He's
yes.
tanky enough to tank the turret damage. But I guess they're just going in for the sure way to win.
That's true. I mean, there goes the Kraken.
I mean, being with that being that minion wave already almost in the choke point, they
I
could
think
buy the
there's-
item.
There's no way for Azazel to defend this one. There's too much firepower coming in from Prototype.
So we see them invading now, and I'm quite curious. Oh, okay. Did Bullet pick up an infusion, or we just see it from
He
Carl?
did. He has an infusion right now, Bullet. And they're just gonna dive in. I mean,
Hook misses.
this is
And
very,
there's a quibble! Oh my god, look at the damage!
very
Just
effortless
one.
invade from Prototype right here.
And there's still a healthy Kraken, oh my god.
And Grindel running like... There's no
Trying to
tomorrow
distract
there.
them.
Distract them, but that's not really
Distract
gonna do
them.
anything. I mean, it's
With
not
the
cute enough.
Taka. Taka with a 1505 stat. Oh my god, Carl doing a good job with the Taka. So now we have the information from Prototype Squad that Carl likes to play Taka and Bullet likes to play Baron.
And I wouldn't be surprised if their next enemy bans the Taka away from Carl.
I
Or
mean-
take it away from him.
I mean, proceeding into the next game, I'm going to predict that Prototype Squad will still pick Taka, Baron, and Finn.
No.
So, how was the game?
Well, very one-sided.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Prototype picked Taka, Baron, and Finn for both 2 games.
I mean, that was their, what works. Just go for what works.
Maybe it's just their what they've practiced, but you know, with Taka, Baron, Finn going in the banning in the draft phase, Azazel already saw what kind of potential they can give out to the what threat they can give out to the map and the laning
But
phase.
again, Azazel kind of wasted the last pick. I mean, again, we were
That's
talking about
so
Black
sad.
Feather. I mean, Sky is not really the composition
Black
you
Feather
want.
was already good. So yeah, guys, we are going in for a break up until the next game. I mean, yeah, just can you please like the Mobile Esports Arena page to get updates with the Vainglory tournament? And if all of you don't know yet, we already posted another open registration for Mobile Esports Arena Vainglory for the month of June. Yeah, so Ishan, guys, can you be easy with the registration with Ishan? Because she has a lot going on. Just be patient. Anyway, you can message her in Discord, so she'll be able to answer it when she's available. Don't forget to like Mobile Esports Arena. We will be right back.